Hi everyone, my name is Julie. Thank you so much for watching. Today we are doing our finale of our May Masking Challenge, and it has been a month. Oh my gosh, May has been so wonderful. First of all, you guys know it was my birthday month, and I had a blast in my birthday month. I spent way too much money at Ulta to get my double points, and look, I dyed my hair for the first time in 5 years. And you might be like, Julie, can you see it? You might not be able to see it, but I just did a little balayage. I got some honey. Maybe it'd be easier if I flip my hair up like this. You can see it? I just got a little honey balayage in there to add some more like texture and just some more interest to my hair, and I'm really excited about it. I think it looks really good. I wanted super subtle, and I think my hairstylist did an amazing job. Yes, she works at Ulta, and yes, I love her. So I don't know, I think she just did an amazing job. It was exactly what I was looking for. And let's go into the May Mask Challenge because I challenged myself to use 30 masks, one for each day in May, and I did not quite make it, but I'm so proud of myself on what I was able to accomplish. I use so many masks. I feel like I was constantly using masks. And I feel like my skin looks and feels so much better because of it. Like it feels softer, it feels more hydrated. I feel like I got rid of some lines on my forehead. I got rid of some acne I was having because of my mask. And I don't know, it just feels good. I still have one little like red spot on my face, but I feel like that's just what happens when you get a little bit older. You just start getting a few blemishes here and there. I am not wearing anything on my skin. Like, yes, I've got stuff on my lips, yes, I've got stuff on my eyes and my eyebrows, but I'm actually not wearing any foundation. I'm not wearing any powder. The last thing I put on was last night. I didn't even put anything on this morning. Just so you can kind of see how my skin is looking. And I realize this isn't the best light to see it, but I think it looks pretty good. Like, yeah, you can see a little blemish. It's not even a blemish, it's like red spots, like veins coming up to the surface, but I think it looks really nice. Like, I feel like I look plumped and hydrated, and I think maybe I look younger than 34. I don't know. What do you think? I'm going to show you a whole bunch of empties. I'm also going to show you some multi-use masks that I used, and then I'm going to show you some things I didn't use yet. But yeah, I'm excited to do this. In total, just so you guys know, I used 22 masks in the whole month. I know. I'm not going to show you also anything that I showed you in the first update just because that's already like done and gone. I'm only going to show you the 11 masks that I used from last update to this update. Once again, I didn't quite meet my 30 goal, but 9 short, not too horrible. I give myself a 66%, maybe slightly above 67%. And I did use some masks multiple times. I just didn't count them multiple times. So that also makes a difference. I probably should have, but I didn't. In terms of single-use masks, I used a lot of really fun ones. So this one I absolutely adore. This is the Skin Iceland Hydro Cool Firming Eye Gels. I got a pack of these when they were on sale at Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. I buy the big packs because it's cheapest that way, and I think there's like 6 in a big pack, and I think like if you get them half price, you're looking at like 15 bucks. And I think $2 for each one of these is amazing. These are really nice thick gels. You can put them on, you can do laundry, you can clean the bathroom, you can I wouldn't go to the grocery store, but anything you need to do around the house is perfect with these on. They stay. I really like those. You can also buy them individually if you just want to give them a try, but it's just a hydrating mask. It's not like anything super serious. I just knocked everything down in case you're wondering what that noise was. I also used up the Dr. Jart Wrinkle Solutions. This is the Body Heat Thermosensitive Cellulose Gel Mask. It's supposed to smooth the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. This is what it looks like. This was really interesting. It comes in 2 parts. I had like a top part and a bottom part that covered like my mouth and jaw. The top part carried my forehead and like around my eyes. I must admit, in love with that style. I found it like overlapping, and I found that to be like a weird sensation. So if it was just like one, it would have been nicer, but it was a really thick gel. It was super cooling on the face. I liked it. I'm also scared that like this is one that would rip. Like this gel could be torn if you weren't careful with it. So Dr. Jart, I love the quality of. I do actually feel like this has like a good punch of serum ingredients in it. and I'm excited that I used it. This is the Tony Moly Cat Perfect Brightening Eye Mask. Yes, the mask actually looks like this. So you have little cat ears on your forehead when you wear this, which is super adorable. It says it's supposed to brighten your eye area. Once again, I just feel like it was hydrating. This was almost like a velour style mask, where it had that little like soft texture to it. It felt great on. I actually really enjoyed wearing wearing this mask. I took a Snapchat of me wearing this mask, and I just thought it was hilarious that it had like these little cat ears on it. I'm sorry, I can't speak today. I do think this actually added a really nice layer of hydration to my eyes. I don't see any brightening. I don't think you can ever see brightening in a single use. Maybe that's personal preference, but I love this. I'm actually going to repurchase this again when Tony Moly goes on sale because I liked it that much. This one is a definite repurchase for me. I also used my last Tony Moly Minions one. This is the vitamin C sheet mask filled with serum. Oh my gosh, they put so much serum in here, almost like 3 uses worth of serum. I talked about these in my last one. This is my last one. I think they're lovely and hydrating and fun. I just don't know if I really want the Minion theme anymore. I love Minions, like bananas, like I'm down with it. Like I find them hilarious. However, this had like butterflies, like Minion butterflies. I don't know, that wasn't really my jam. Like the bow wasn't really my jam, but I thought it was fun and I like Tony Moly masks. If they go on sale again, like $2, I'm gonna pick up a bunch of them. My last single-use mask was a nose strip. I ended up using a Biore nose strip, and these I think are really fun. I definitely got the hang of it now. I think it took 4 strips for me to get the hang of it, but I was like, okay. And I got out of the shower. I did not wipe off my face. I put the mask on. I put water on top of the mask, and it finally did what I wanted it to do. It got all that gunk out. It was super gross. It was fun. I don't know if it's my favorite type of mask, but I'm glad I finally did it correctly. I feel like if you watch my videos, because I've been filming now for I think 5 years, if you go back to the very first one I did, I was like, I think I did that wrong. 5 years later, I think I have nailed the Biore mask strip. Yes, it took me 5 years to get good at nose strips. I realize this is kind of crazy. These actually might be the same Biore strips from 5 years ago. I don't know. Would that be horrible if they were? I think I only have a few left. And I know that they're not from 5 years ago, but I think they're from 4 years ago. Oh my god. Okay. Before I get lost in giggles, because I just find that hilarious for some reason, let's get to my multi-use masks that I used, but they're just not completed yet because they're multi-use. This one I use, this is the Formula 1006, the Pores Be Pure Skin Clarifying Mask. Really like this. This is one that I've used over and over and over again. Like, I'm probably halfway through. I say over and over and over again, but I probably used it like 3 times, maybe 4 times. But I like it enough to continue to reuse this. It feels really nice on the skin. It is a clay base. That's the style I like the best. I put it on, let it sit for 15 minutes, wash it off, and I feel like my face is super clean. It does a good job of like getting the stuff out of the pores, which I really enjoy. I used again the Douglas Essentials Tonifying Mask with green clay. I'm just so close to finishing this. Like I'm like down to here that I wanted to use it a second time. I did. I still don't know what this does, but I don't dislike it. It's just I don't know what it does for my face, but it has green clay in it. Is green clay special? I don't know what's special about green clay. Is it green tea based? I'm uncertain. Where in the world is green clay? I don't know. I wish my German was better, but I don't think it tells me very much on the back anyways about this product. I'm actually going to try and use this up. I'm probably going to put this back in my bathroom because I'm just so close to being done. Probably 2 to 3 masks left in this, and then it will be empty. So I'm super excited about actually having another empty when it comes to masks. This one was the Ren Evercalm Ultra Comforting Rescue Mask. This was a super hydrator. I don't know what an ultra comforting rescue mask is. I don't know if this is supposed to help with like inflammation in the face or anything like that. It literally just says anytime your skin is in urgent need of rescue. It's just a hydrating mask. It's just a super hydrating mask. I feel like maybe if I get sunburned, I'll look for something like this, but it's one of the ones you put on and just wipe off. It's just a hydrating mask. I don't know, Ryan, what you're talking about. I had to use a crap ton of this too. Like I'm all the way down to the bottom again, like here. I'm pretty sure this wasn't completely full. Because I feel like I used half of this in a single use. I liked it. I don't really need a hydrating mask like this. Maybe again after if I get sunburned. Like that's what I can imagine using this for. But hopefully I don't get sunburned this year. This is a mask you have seen multiple times. The Skin Inc. Pure Revival Peel. You guys know I like this. It's one of the ones you put on the gel, you let it sit for a second, and then you massage it to the face and it picks up all that dead skin, which is so satisfying. It's just so satisfying to do that. I also like to do this on my neck now and my décolletage area. It just helps keep that area looking fresh because I am starting to get wrinkles, like especially in my neck area. I've noticed more and more. So this one is really good. I had it in a Project Pan. You can see some old lines on there, and now I'm like way down here. So that's a good sign. It does say it expired in 2018. December 2018 is when it expired. So it is time for me to use this because I probably had it for 5 years. I'm also going to keep this in rotation to use up with my tonifying mask and hopefully get it like moving out. Because now that it's expired after 2 years, you might be like, Julie, why are you still using it? Because I still feel like it works. I think my channel could also be like super stubborn panner. Like something like that. Okay, this is the Korres Mask Nectarine. This one also super, super hydrating. Except for this one, I'll tell you, I didn't see a big difference like before or after. Now it could be because I hopped in the shower after I used this one. So I had the moisturizer on, like the mask on, I hopped in the shower, rinsed it off. I didn't wash my face again so I could keep some of that hydration in. When I hopped out of the shower, wiped off my face, I didn't feel any difference with this. So I'm not certain, maybe I rinsed it off too thoroughly. Like, I don't know. Or maybe like this mask just isn't for me. I don't know, it just wasn't one that I was like drawn towards using again. But I don't think it's bad. I just don't know if it did very much for my skin. It also could have been like my skin was so moisturized from other masks I'd been using previously, because I think I used this right after I used the Ren mask. Like I used the Ren mask one night and then I popped this one on the next night. My skin just didn't need anything else. So that could have been a thing too, but I didn't really feel any difference with this one. The last one I am super proud about. This is the Pharmacy Sleep Tight Firming Night Balm. Not quite a mask. Remember, it was this clear gel to oil product. But I can't show it to you anymore because the jar is empty. This is one that I used multiple times to get it empty. I realized after I used this second time that I was making a really big dent in it. Like you saw, I was almost hitting pan when I did my first update. I might have even hit pan. And I ended up just using this. I probably used this 5 times, maybe 6 times to finish it up. And so yeah, if I take that into account, I would have been close to my 30. Because I didn't need to use a moisturizing mask and this mask through the day, because that would just be a lot of hydration. Even with my like normal to dry skin, I don't need that much. I don't know if I like this anymore the more I used it, but I was like determined to use this one up, and I'm glad it's finally empty. I'm super excited about that. I like pharmacy products. I think that they're actually really good quality, and I like the ingredients that are in there. So it's gone, it's empty. Sleep Tight is probably not something I would repurchase just because the balm isn't for me. Like the gel to oil is not my favorite texture in the world, but I'm glad I tried it. I'm glad I finished it. Okay, let's go into a couple products that I didn't use yet, just to give you like some ideas of things that I was going to use but I didn't quite get to. This gold mask that I purchased in Germany, I didn't quite get to. I was using other moisturizing masks and I didn't really feel the need to put this one on while doing that. I also, once again, did not get to the Tarte one. I said I was going to throw it away, but I'm just feeling so stubborn. I want to keep this. I probably will use this like off filming, like maybe, I don't know. I don't need to shower tonight because I just got my hair like done. And maybe tomorrow. Like this one, I'm going to try and use. I don't know. I also have 2 sheet masks from Dr. Jart. I've got the correcting solution and the peeling solution. I didn't use a peeling solution because I ended up doing other exfoliators. Like I ended up like doing the clay mask and the peel mask. And I don't know about you guys, but like I really feel like I just need to exfoliate my face or peel my face once a week. I don't really want to do more than that, and because I had 2 weeks to do this, I kind of hit those two up instead of using this one instead. I probably should have planned out my masks a little bit better, like maybe if I'd put down a calendar or something, then I could have like evenly done masks. But I was finding myself like trying not to use too many hydrators and trying not to use any peel masks, but trying to find a mask I could use in between. So these just didn't quite fit the bill of what I was looking for when I was using it. I also haven't used the other pharmacy one in here. This is the Renewing Antioxidant Hydrating Mask. And I didn't use this one because I was so focused on that balm, but I think this one still has a seal on it and everything. Oh, that looks so sticky. Ooh, that's a bit sticky in there. I'm gonna try and use this maybe this week again. I think I'm going to put this back in my collection and keep it for a later date to use, and we'll see how kind of that goes from there. But I know that it is like more of a natural brand and it's open, like the cap isn't completely on it, so I'm going to focus on this like sooner rather than later. The other one I really didn't get to is this Peter Thomas Roth Blue Marine Algae Intense Hydrating Mask. I think I was thrown off a little bit by the Ren one and not liking that like as much because there's just so much hydration to it. And then I tried the Carez one and I was just kind of like, I don't need another hydrating mask. Like I don't know. I just don't need an intense hydrating mask right now. So I never actually pulled this one up. So I'm gonna put this back in my collection. It's just gonna hang out there for a little while longer. It's hung out there for a while and it's gonna continue that way. So there it is. And that, my friends, are the 22 masks that I used. And the 8, oh, we're at 8 because I used 22. Oh, good. And the 8 that I did not. So let me know. Did you do this? How well did you do with the May Mask Challenge? Were you able to use all 30 masks? I am really pleased with the number of empties I have, though. I must admit, it's a nice surprise to get them out. I feel like I used a lot, and I feel like my skincare drawer is a little bit cleaner now. And I definitely have some masks that I like and some masks I'm just going to use up. And that's okay. That's just the reality of the world I live in with all this makeup around me. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy panning, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.